Hey, welcome to a long-awaited episode of A Healthy Balance. I kind of disappeared for a while because I realized I had a lot of growing to do, and of course, we're always growing. I mean, every day is new growth, new expansion. But I realized that I was living the idea of a healthy balance, but I wasn't being the reality of the idea. I was just kind of existing in a concept. And I kind of took a step back from that and realized, you can have really disciplined days and you can have lazy days. And I guess finding that healthy balance where you decide, is today my day that I'm going to be a disciplined human being, or is today my day where I'm going to let myself be lazy and be okay with that, though? And I think that was where I was struggling because I was finding it hard to be okay with being lazy sometimes. In certain times of year, your energy level shifts throughout the year and you don't always feel, in a heightened high state all the time. And I think it's important to honor that part of you and let yourself be lazy sometimes. But I've gotten back into running and taking care of myself. The one underlying thing that always exists in my life, no matter whether I feel lazy or high energy, is that I always meditate because I find just taking a step back from your mind sometimes. But I think to find a healthy balance, I think it's discipline. Stop having and I wanted to focus on the self-talk. That was the main thing I wanted to talk about this episode is negative self-talk. Putting yourself down, saying, I'm a piece of dot dot dot, I'm no good, there's no way I can achieve that, I'm not lucky, I'm not a healthy person, I'm not at my optimal self. If you keep every day saying to yourself, I'm not this or I'm not that, guess what happens? You become not this and not that. And what I've realized is little baby steps every day. I build myself up and and I've talked about this before, I do affirmations and gratitude. Find things that you're grateful for and say it to yourself out loud or in your head, and affirmations about what's good in your life. And stop putting yourself down, because when you put yourself down, that just puts you in just a non-growth, non-expansive place. Start building yourself up. And even if you don't have exactly what it is you want in your life, start telling yourself that you have it. And I'm not talking about being delusional, but at the same time, maybe it's okay to be a little bit delusional in the sense of saying, I'm a millionaire, even if you're not a millionaire in your bank book. That's what you want to be, so start saying that's what you are. And then you start attracting and manifesting the things into your reality that you want. So if it's the body, the relationship, whatever it is, start talking about what you have instead of what you don't have. Focus on what you have and visualize the things that you want. And the world will bring you those things, but you need to believe that you already have them. You need to understand what it feels like to already have those things that you want. Because once you feel the feeling of what it's like to have the things that you want, you already have them then, because you're already feeling it inside yourself. So that's all I want to say. Visualization and quit the negative self-talk and start bringing yourself up. Raise your vibrational frequency, and then the expansion starts. And so I feel the expansion in me when I let go a little bit. Don't hold on so tight, and just believe you are the version of yourself that you want to be. So I hope you have a great day and just something to think about.